This new season sucks. I want to first take you back to the season before this to show you how people felt going into this and the type of people playing. So you have Fortnite OG, right? OG map, loot pool, vehicles, etc. It brings back millions of people back to the game and it's fun, you like it. Then you have the end event, the first in a year after the disaster that was Fracture. You're hyped, you are absolutely pumped, testosterone is just flooding through your body. So you go to log on to the live event and you get a 2-hour queue to get into the game. Then you log in 15 minutes before the event starts and you get met with a 2-hour queue. RIP if you didn't log into Fortnite an hour early to just beat the line that you didn't know that was gonna be there. This is understandable for a game that like just came out, but this is now year 6 of this game's lifespan and it has multiple like concerts and live events under its belt, some of which had even more players than this with less connectivity issues, so think about that. So to see Epic absolutely botch the launch of this event put a very sour taste in people's mouths, especially when you'd wait hours to get into the event and then it would just kick you due to some error, so you get booted back to the back of the line. One of my friends had that happen. He waited for 2 hours and he got booted out to the back of the line. The event was over, by the way. Like, the line was just that big that it was still going even hours after the event ended. But first, let's spin the wheel to see what you have to do. Alright, subscribe. You have to subscribe right now. Do it. I want to hit 5k subs by the end of the year. Sub right now. Alright, but was the event at least good? It was better than Fracture, didn't waste 30 minutes of your time doing busy work, but it definitely wasn't anything spectacular. It reused the end event from chapter 1, then had you go through 3 universes, Lego universe, racing universe, and music universe. Lego was just a straight up cutscene that you had no input in. Racing had you press a few buttons and that's it, and the music had you like actually play the song with the concert. And then giant Eminem showed up, rapped at you, and then you go float in space for 5 minutes before the game boots you out. Overall, it wasn't interactive like whatsoever, and it was way too short. Like, I swear to God, like the event started and like 2 minutes passed and then it was just over. It was literally just 3 advertisements for the new modes with like 2 minutes of Eminem at the end. Okay, so lukewarm live event, but the season's good, right? No, it sucks. It sucks. The first thing you'll notice is that the new locker UI is a complete abomination of design. I mean, where do I even start here? Having to click on multiple menus to change your emotes and wraps, like a useless aura slot that only affects the rhythm mode, like giant icons that take up way too much of the screen. Like, it looks like a mobile UI. It looks like it's meant for like iPads, and it works fine on mobile. Like, it works decent on mobile, it just works terribly on literally everything else. The presets menu is now like squished together and like takes forever to scroll through, and that's not even going into how dysfunctional it is. Here's some footage of me trying to change my presets. I'm not doing anything special here. I literally just launched the game and tried to change my skin styles, and it just put up styles for completely different skins or just nothing. And the shuffle button is gone too, so I have fun playing with one single skin and having to go back to the lobby to change it. Oh, I say on the cake here, no additional presets. The cap is still 100, even though there are 1,700 plus skins, and this has been a highly requested change for years now. Even the Reddit, which by and large absolutely worships this game and any slop it feeds them, was completely flooded with posts disowning this new UI. Well, that and the movement, it's pretty bad. You have 8% walking/running move speed reduction, and you move 43% slower while crouch walking. Supposedly they made it so stamina recharges faster, but that's a complete load of barnacles. That is just complete malarkey, because the stamina drain is the worst in years. It feels like I can move like 10 feet before running out of energy. It's terrible. The crouching is literally so slow you can gritty faster than you can crouch walk. Then there's the map. It's literally just Warzone. It's a murky, undersaturated field with realistic, visually indistinguishable POIs and like a million miles between them. It is boring. It is literally just every COD map just tossed into a AI and spit this out. It's super dull and it just feels like they want to copy Warzone to get its market share, but I'll be honest here, people won't play Fortnite because it's not Warzone, not because they want to be more like Warzone. And making it more like Warzone is just gonna make people mad. And let me tell you, it did. People got pissed. Quick battle pass review. Hope, boring, generic goth girl number 900. Oscar, I love him. He's like Mouse Schools, but better. Vengeance, Jonesy, whatever, dude. It's like the 800th Jonesy skin. Montague, stupid. Nisha's, whatever. She's just a person. I don't care. Peter Griffin, why is he buff? He just looks so stupid here. Valir is an awful tier 100. Oh, jeez. This looks like an 800 V-Bucks shops again. Loot pool is also pretty bad. Most of the guns just like blend in with each other, and I even confuse guns for each other. Like the shotgun and the SMG look super similar, and I've accidentally picked one up thinking it was the other. Snipers are also completely rampant. What keeps snipers usually balanced in Fortnite is that they usually have one bullet in the mag, and they're really clunky to use, really heavy sight that's really zoomed in. This isn't that. It has a lightweight red dot sight on a sniper that can one tap to the head. Not only that, the magazine also has 3 bullets, all of which do 110 or so to the body and insta kill to the head. It's absolutely insane. Like 90% of your deaths are just gonna come from getting sniped across the map because it's just all desolate field. It's just all open air. There's like no cover or anything. It's just empty. The only mobility is shockwaves and the grapple thing, making Storms extra dangerous. Storm is already faster than it was in previous seasons, so having virtually 0 way to get around the map quickly makes Storm kill you more often than people do. It essentially punishes you for exploring or landing outside the mid-map, which, to be fair, there's a fair amount of like little POIs and kind of little secret spots that are located outside the edge map, but Storm just moves so quickly, you can never actually go to those locations. There's a new like weapon mod system, but it does nothing because the mod benches are like so few and far between. Like only like 5 POIs have them, and you have to kill the boss for it. It's stupid. The only like attachment that really matters is the scope anyway, so like choosing your gun just boils down to, hey, does this have a scope? Yeah, pick it up. Does it not have a scope? Ditch it. It's awful. And on top of all of that, all the stuff from Fortnite that was removed during the OG season is now back. That means gold, NPCs, higher bots, guards, bosses, vaults, key cards, fishing, swimming, loot caches, and loot island are back. And it basically means that you have a bunch of forced mid-match objectives to capture that are kind of shoved down your throat, and it just makes for a really needlessly complicated experience. I could not imagine a new player really liking this just because of how complicated it gets, and especially old players hate this because they liked how simple OG Fortnite was, so they're just dropping off because this shit sucks. Overall, if you hated how simple and like methodical old Fortnite was, you'll really hate this. It's not good. Oh, and medallions are also overpowered as hell. Killing bosses gives you them, and they auto-regen your shield infinitely. It also stacks, so getting medallions basically just makes you invincible outside of someone quick-scoping you to the head from a sniper that handles like an AR. The season's also got until March 10th, so that's a whole 3 months to kind of sit around with these awful new changes, while the new modes are just kind of tacked on to preserve relevancy. None of them are that good, and I'll talk about those at length in my next video. Thank you for watching. I know this is a change up from my normal like FNAF and meme-based content, but I really just don't like the direction Fortnite is heading. I really want to talk about my experience with it. Make sure to like and sub if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.